Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm basically just going to be playing with some makeup, just talking. I'm going to be testing out this, which is the Carter Beauty eyeshadow palette in Warm Velvet. So this is what it looks like. They sent it to me, so I just said obviously I would try it out and test it and do it in a little video. So yeah, this is all this video is going to be, just me trying out some makeup. So let's go. So I'm sure by now you have noticed my background is different. I'm trying so hard to think of like what type of background I want, like what kind of like aesthetic I want. And like I always wanted floating shelves, and then I seen like these ones they were in Home Savers, is where I got them for a tenner. So I picked them up and I just kind of filled them with a bit of stuff, just so like this wall wasn't as bare, just to kind of have something behind me. This is an extension lead. I'm sure you've kind of seen the shadow in the corner of like all my other videos, because I don't know how I'm gonna like get rid of that, because my only power source on this side of the bed is up there, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, this is my background for the moment. I'll try to do this video either super quick, or I'm just gonna film the intro now and film it after my mom, because my mom has a YouTube channel too. I'll leave that linked down below and you can all go check that out. And she records like workout videos and all, and the music is always super loud. It literally vibrates my floor. So I think what I might do is just film this intro now, edit it, and then once she's done, very quickly film my video, because I share with my sister and she obviously has school tomorrow, so I can't be recording too late. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm back. So basically I went off and did a lot of things, because my mom was filming me a YouTube video, but like for yous this will literally have been 2 seconds. So I went off, did my brows and just did one eye. So this is the look I went for, just like kind of smoked out cranberries, because like I said, this Warm Velvet palette from Carter Beauty, which was very kindly sent to me, is what we're using, and this colour literally was the first colour I seen, so I had to do something with it. So to start off, I'm taking this, which is the p.louise base in the shade Rumor 2. I'm just going to put a bit of that on my flat top concealer brush and prime my eyelids. Okay, so the first shade we are going into is this one, which is called Noble. It's just like a light kind of neutral brown colour, and I'm basically just going to be messily blending that basically all in my crease, all up above my crease, basically just as a transition shade. I actually cannot believe that it is literally the 1st of November. Where did that year go? Like, what the actual hell? We actually put up our Christmas tree today, like, because we usually have 2 Christmas trees, but we only put up one of them today. I don't know if we're putting up the other one like closer to Christmas or what, but like the main one, like the one that is on show to the world, is up. Like, my mom was putting up these drawers for me today. Now obviously like for me it's today, but like for yous it's tomorrow if you watch it like the day it's uploaded. She was putting them up and then she was like to me, oh my god, I'm gonna put up the Christmas tree. And I just looked at her like, what? Hardly. And she literally just looked at me and was like, okay, so now that I have that brown shade blended all over my eye just as transition, I'm going in with this pink shade. Oh my god, it is on. What I'm doing is I'm gonna pat this kind of in a half semicircle shape and then just blend it and smoke it out. Okay, so the same thing kind of happened to me when I was doing this eye. I kind of blended up too high. I have a tendency to do that, so I just went back in with this brush, which is the brush that I took the first brown shade on, and just kind of blend that edge. Now I'm going back in with that shade and just deepening up the colour. I actually can't believe I made a YouTube I actually can't believe it. I wanted to do it for ages and I just would not do it. I don't know why. But I think like the fact that I made a makeup page like really helped like my confidence, because like I really didn't give a fuck. Like not my confidence, but like not being as afraid to start YouTube. Because like I never really cared about what people thought, but then like when I made the makeup page, like I really didn't care what people thought at all. So I think it just like the day I brought my laptop home from my dad's house, because like I bought it when I was with my dad, I literally made my YouTube channel that night with like no question asked. Like didn't even think about it, just made it. So like I honestly don't know what got into me, but like honestly it was probably the best decision ever. So like honestly, if you're thinking about doing it, just do it. Okay, so now I'm going in with this Packer brush. It's just from Inglot, and I'm just taking this shade, which is just 13, and I'm just gonna pack that in to just kind of deepen up that color even more. But yeah, like anyone that actually is thinking about doing YouTube, actually do it. Like do it. Don't even care what anyone thinks or anything. Like why would you? Like, so now that I have that shade packed on, I'm going back in with the brush that I took that cranberry shade on, which is just this. It's literally just a pennies brush. There's not, oh there's a number 220, but it's literally just like a fluffy kind of tapered brush, and I'm just gonna blend that shade out. Now that I have that blended out, I am just going back in with my p.louise base, and I'm just gonna cut my crease. Okay, so obviously going back into my Carter Beauty palette, and I'm taking the shades Excess, which is this one. It's very like a kind of shimmery cranberry shade, and then I'm going into this, which is Affluent, I think it's called, and I basically put this on the outer edge and I put this on like the inner corner. Like oh my god, these shimmers are so pigmented. Like usually I have to put my NYX glitter primer under, and today I didn't because I honestly couldn't have been arsed to get up and get it, but oh my god, like they don't even need it. Carter Beauty actually sent me this palette, and oh my god, and they sent me like 3 of their concealers too. For anyone that like follows my Instagram knows this, but oh my god, I couldn't believe it when they texted me, lads. I was actually so happy. Like I just felt like so like oh my god, like the videos I'm doing and all are like, well, they worth it, like, if you get me. Like I know that sounds so stupid, like why would I even say that, like, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So now for eyeliner, I'm taking this is the Essence Super Last eyeliner in deep black. This honestly is my favorite eyeliner in the whole entire world. I love this way more than the Inglot 77 gel liner. Honestly hate that eyeliner on myself because I just find it so hard to put on yourself, but like on clients it's really easy to put on, but on yourself, no. Okay, so I don't want to add too much black, so I'm actually just going to let that outer edge dry, and then I'm just going to smudge it out. So now that that is kind of dry, I'm taking this Morphe M408, which is just a small smudger brush. I'm just going to smudge the end of that eyeliner out a small bit. I don't want to smudge it out too much because like I said, I don't want to add too much black. I still want it to be mostly the cranberry colour. Okay, so now that I've smudged that out, I'm taking this Morphe M149 brush, just a really small tiny pointed brush, and I have to actually dip into this Be Perfect palette and get the black because the Carter Beauty palette actually doesn't have black, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. Everything else so far, the blending unreal, the shimmers unreal, everything about it so far I really like. The only thing that really bugs me is there's not that black. I'm just gonna press it down a little bit where I want it, and then I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush and blend. I'm just gonna put a little bit black, blend, add more blend, just so I have more control over the black. But like this week actually seemed really long because I didn't have college on Saturday because, well, yesterday, because obviously it was Halloween. So like obviously we weren't gonna have college or anything, but I feel like when it starts again, because like obviously we're still allowed go, I feel like when it starts again, the next 4 weeks are honestly just gonna be gone. Blink and they'll be over, which is what I want. Okay, so now I have my eyeshadow all done. I'm gonna go pop on my mascara, my eyelashes, and then just clean up under my eye and then come back to do the okay, so I'm back. What I did was, just like I said, I went off, cleaned under my eye, put on my eyelashes. Now you can still see the white because the glue is actually still drying, and I basically toned and moisturized my face. So now what I'm going to do is take the smallest ever bit of the p.louise base and place a tiny bit under my eye. Now, like when I say the smallest dot, I literally mean tiny, and not blend it down far under my eye at all. I did on this side, but I basically just cleaned it all up away because I don't want to use this as concealer, because this is an eyeshadow base and it's really good as an eyeshadow base, but it is really thick, and for me anyway, it is way too thick to be concealer. So I'm just gonna place that underneath my eye and bring it right up to my lash line, and only kind of blend wherever I'm gonna put eyeshadow. And I can, even if I blend down too far, I can just wipe it away like I did on the other side. I'm gonna go back in with that first Inglot brush that I used, and basically that first Noble brown shade, which is here, and just blend that in under my eye. And now I'm just going back in with that Armane Cranberry pinky shade here, and I'm just gonna blend that closer to my lash line. Anyone seen Holiday on Netflix? I was literally watching it the other night, and oh my god, it's so good. What the hell? Because it's been such a long time since I actually seen a good like movie. Because usually like I don't watch movies unless I'm with Aaron, but like obviously I haven't been with Aaron, so I said I'd like start watching movies on my own, because usually I'd kind of watch things like, you know, like Gogglebox or like Unsolved Murder Mystery or something like that. Like I never really watch movies, but ever since like obviously I can't go see Aaron, like I've been watching movies. So yeah, I watched that Holiday one because it just came up as like, you know, like when you go into Netflix and it's like they always put like one main movie on the top, or like a series or something. It was there, so I just watched that and oh my god, it was really good. So now I'm just going with the black on my smudger brush and just smudging that close to my lash line. Okay, so we are done the eyes. I can now go in. Oh my god, that eyelash glue still is not dry. What the hell? But anyway, we're done the eyes. I can now start doing my base. For foundation, I'm gonna switch it up and not use my regular Carter Beauty. I'm gonna use this Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade F7. Now I don't know if this is gonna match because I have tan on, but we'll see. I really wish the old ones had a pump, because I have this in my makeup kit and it's literally so hard to decant. Now this is clean. I literally scrubbed it clean today and I've sprayed it with surgical spirits. That's why I need to get a metal one, because the plastic ones like never can be clean, like they're always stained. But like this is so hard to decant, whereas like this is like the newer packaging. Well, actually this is the Conceal and Hydrate, but like this is a pump. Like oh my god, this is what I need in my life. Oh my god, anything with a pump, lads. Anything with a pump. Like literally a foundation brush and paint it onto my face. Okay, it is a tiny bit light, but it'll be all right because I can, well actually I don't know if it's a tiny bit light. It'll be okay because I'll be able to bronze it up anyway. I'm just quickly now going to blend. I don't remember this foundation looking so dry. It literally looks so dry. Maybe it's just my mirror. I think it's because it dries so quick. Maybe that's why. Oh my god, ew, I don't think I like this foundation anymore. For concealer, to try save this base, we're taking this, which is Carter Beauty Covert Concealer in the shade, I think, yeah, Marshmallow. And see, anything with a dropper as well. A pump or a dropper is just so makeup artist friendly. So anything with a pump or a dropper literally has my heart. Okay, so I tried to save the base with the concealer, but like honestly I think I just made it like 1,000 times worse. But I'm gonna set it now, and I'm gonna set it with the MAC, if I can ever see it on my bed, the MAC medium mineralized skin finish, because it's a pressed powder, so it's obviously not as heavy as a loose powder would be. So yeah, I'm just gonna like lightly, very lightly dust over my face with this. And oh my god, my sister is literally about to get in the shower, so like I'm literally being so quick to try to get this video finished, because the shower she uses is the one beside my room, and like it's connected, well it's not connected, but like the wall is like, they share a wall, if you get me, like the bathroom and my room do. Oh, like you'll definitely be able to hear the shower if it's in the background, whereas if she went into the other shower I don't think you'd hear it, but it doesn't matter. So now my face is literally like all the one color. We definitely need to bring some dimension and darken up, because my neck is actually a bit dark in my face. So I'm taking this is the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, and this is what this looks like. I'm just taking this W7 fluffy brush, and I'm basically just gonna kind of dust it all over my face. This bronzer is literally, oh my god, it's literally a bronzer from the gods, I swear to god. This is literally a staple. Everyone needs this in their makeup kit, their makeup bag, whatever. You just need it. Okay, so I've just finished bronzing up my face, and can we actually talk about the difference that made already? And I'm not even finished doing my bronzer or anything. Like, oh my god. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush. It's from Fuchsia. It's a 213 Duo Fiber Dimensioner diffuser. Oh my god, it just looks like that. And I'm just gonna take more of that MAC bronzer and just kind of run it down the sides of my nose as like a nose contour. Now I'm just to kind of further like sculpt, I'm gonna take the Phoenix Carter Beauty palette and dip into the shade Inferno, which is this one here, and just kind of focus that more in places instead of kind of trying to get it everywhere. So now for blush, I'm just taking this brush, which is actually from the Lar Malone set, and I'm dipping into the Cupid palette, and I'm just taking the top two shades. Does anyone know a way like literally not to get makeup in their hair? Like I know, like obviously don't bring the makeup as close to your head, but like it's so hard to not bring it that close. Now for highlighter, I'm dipping into this little Ofra palette, and I'm taking that top shade. You hear the shower go off, I'm so sorry, but we're nearly finished anyway. So I'm actually going to switch it up and take this lip liner in the shade Blushing, and I'm actually going to use this to line my lips. My sister probably just died in the shower or something. She like literally just the biggest bang ever. My mom's definitely watching this like, why didn't you get up and check? But like I can tell it was shampoo bottle, so it's grand. Okay, so now that my lips are lined, I'm actually gonna use like a different colour than I've actually never used this colour ever. This is the Carter Beauty, and it's in the shade Chris. Now I don't know if this is gonna go with my lip liner, but it's G, we'll find out in a minute. But this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a browny red colour, so we'll see if that goes with my literally cranberry lip liner, but we'll see. Okay, so here is the finished look. I actually went off and did my lips off camera because my sister is literally about to get in the shower and she's singing and she has like music on and I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, so here's the finished look. I actually really like it and I'm actually really impressed with this palette. Everything with it perfect. The shimmers were perfect, really pigmented. Didn't have to use my NYX glitter primer under it. The mattes blended really easy, had absolutely no problem with them. Honestly, the only complaint I had was there's not a black in the palette and the darkest brown isn't really that dark, but that's just me, like, because I know some people don't even need black, because a lot of people nowadays don't even use black eyeliner, they only use brown. So like for anyone that uses that is grand, but like that was literally my only complaint, is there's not a black. So yeah, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.